told my brain rather than mugging up those things. Understood the logic and told my brain, okay, if this situation comes in front of you, you have to tell this is this. You have to speak. So as per the situation, I told my brain, or I made my brain understand. From that day till today, I never looked back.
How much grammar is important for speaking English fluently? Hello, good evening. How are you?
Hi Priyanka, good evening. I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking.
Pleasure.
So, how was your day?
It was quite fruitful. Before this, I just took a session and was getting ready for this one. So, yes, looking forward to getting or having a fruitful conversation.
Yeah, same here. Okay. Okay. So, since we are meeting first time, I know about you. I have watched your videos on different platform. But for my audience and your audience too, we will introduce each other. So first, you have to tell me about you.
For sure. Thanks for asking. Hi, everyone. This is Kirtigola, the founder of Profound Careers. At Profound Careers, we cater four services. First, Brazilian Portuguese, spoken English, career counseling, and soft skill training. Talking about my professional background, I have been in this particular field from last 4 years, where I have been fortunate enough to train more than 800 students nationally and internationally. That's pretty much about me. If you have got any question, Priyanka, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, thank you so much for introducing yourself, and it was lovely introduction. So you are running a platform. You
Yeah,
mentioned here.
yes. I last year I started, but with the website I launched in September, named Profound Careers.
Okay. So is it any application or just website?
It's a website and a platform where we cater national language. Like you can say English and Brazilian Portuguese at this point, but in future we will have French, German, and every other language.
Okay, great, great. Okay, so before moving ahead to the topic, so first I want to know about your journey. How did you learn this language? And now you are very fluent speaker. You are teaching others. So please tell me, what is your story of learning this language?
The turning point which I had was in 2018, July 2018. There, I got a chance to be part of one of the courses. You can say one of the English courses. There, I felt that I am not enough good. Even I did not know how to speak. I wasn't good at grammar. I could recall right now, even thinking and speaking, that I was able to even understand, barely understand anything. But then I took a year to master it, to become this much fluent that I can understand, speak, and make my career in the same field. This has been my journey. And it's been now pretty much 5 years that I am learning, training. More of that, I'm training and building up on my language too.
So are you teaching online? Are you
Yes,
teaching online?
yeah, it's been 3 years. My platform is all about online only. For 2 years, I taught offline, where I had the soft skill training and the language training. 1 year program used to be there. I was associated with one of the organizations. Thereafter, I started my own things. Now it's been, you can say, 1 year I'm running my own things. And from past 4 years, I have been in the same field.
Okay, great.
Thank
Okay. So do you have any question for me?
No, no, you can also go ahead and introduce yourself. Would like to know about you too.
Sure. Okay. So as you can see on the screen, my name is Priyanka. I belong to Uttarakhand, but now I live in Gurugram, Haryana. After my marriage, I shifted here. And if I talk about my education qualifications, so I have done masters in finance and marketing, recently qualified UGC NET exam. Simultaneously, I run a YouTube channel named is Speak with Priyanka Kataria, where I'm uploading conversational videos, some solo videos. I indulge myself with this language because it's my hobby. I love this language. I love speaking people in English, and I consider reading books also my one of my hobbies. So yeah, spending time with nature, with my family, these all are my hobbies. Yeah, that is all about me.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So I think you are a right person. I have so many questions for you related to grammar because it is a burning hot topic. There are so many YouTubers, they are saying you don't need grammar for speaking English. Some people are saying you should learn grammar first, then you have to speak. So I just want to know from you, is grammar really important for speaking English?
I'm not sure about others, but in my opinion, yes, it is important. Until and unless you build the base of the house, how exactly you are gonna live in that, right? So grammar is the base. I wouldn't say it is like the first step. The first step is all about building up the confidence, where you feel that okay, you can express right, wrong, up, down, left, right, anything you can express. Once you feel that you're enough capable to express yourself and your thoughts, thereafter take a topic one by one and build up on it. Because there is no benefit to speak any language, be it Hindi, English, or any, without making it or speaking it well. Accuracy and appropriateness is needed. This is what I feel.
Yes, and one more thing, learner usually ask to me, like I upload conversational videos on my channel, so usually I get this comment also, ma'am, I don't know English, so can I learn? I don't know grammar, so first I should learn grammar or I should jump on speaking. So according to you, what they can start, like first they have to learn whole conceptual grammar, theoretical grammar, or they should start speaking and then they can learn communicative grammar.
What I believe is everybody has been taught in school a bit of it. And I'm sure in the world, everybody knows what are tenses. I'm not saying that they know appropriately, but this much they know he, she, it, is MR, present, past, future. Everybody knows, right? Whatever your grammar is at this point, just be confident first. Side by side, let's say you are practicing your speaking for an hour, 10 minutes you can have a look at grammar as well. Either you can do it together, or first give yourself a month or so, see what you can express, where you stand right now, improve, and then grammar you need to work upon. Let's say I understood that okay, these are the tenses. What is, oh, if you don't know apart from tenses anything else, you would be making the incorrect sentence. Then I don't think so there is a benefit to speak the language, because the same thing I think can be spoken by anybody who is even illiterate, right? When you're learning something, you need to learn in a manner you can teach. If can't teach, at least use it in your professional and personal life in order to gain a skill, earn, and learn.
You are saying right. And like if we want to be a tutor English speaker, then we need to work upon grammar. We have to learn all the rules, tenses. We should try to be uh, correct. We should try to be speak correct English. But if we just want to speak English, we want to communicate with people, so I think there is no need to learn grammar. This much of grammar we already know, and we can brush up by speaking. Is it correct?
I'll give a quick example over here. Let's say you know English, you can speak, you can communicate, but you make a lot of errors.
Hmm.
If you're talking to me, I may not highlight it, because again, it's none of my business what you are speaking, right?
Right.
It's your personal thing. Until and unless I am able to understand your English, it wouldn't impact me, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Let's look at the other side of it. Let's say you are going to have an interview.
Hmm.
Will this be the hurdle over there or not?
Yes, that time we need to be speak correct English. That time they will catch. Yeah,
Here
they
is
will
your
catch.
answer. In
Hmm.
simple words, it doesn't matter you are speaking professionally or personally. I may not speak on your face,
Mm.
But when you speak, people do catch the errors. And we don't have to learn for people, first of all. There is
Mm.
something called satisfaction, self satisfaction, right?
Yeah.
If you are
Yeah.
doing half things, then moving to another, then doing that half, there is no benefit. For me,
Mm.
it was like I wasn't good at anything. So I had to be good at something. I chose this language. Yet
Mm.
I work on my language.
Yeah.
It it happens in podcasts as well. I actually am running with a lot of thoughts right now. What to
Mm.
speak, what not to speak, right?
Yeah.
Out of this, sometimes I also skip one or two words. People may consider that error. But when I listen to my podcast again, I'm able to catch, and I do regret how it happened, right? But it doesn't mean that I don't know. It
Mm.
simply means I was having a lot of thoughts at that
Mm.
point.
Correct.
So there's a difference between not knowing it
Mm.
and making the error.
Right. We want to deliver our thought. Like if you are here, I am asking question to you, and you have to deliver your thoughts. So somewhere you are not focusing upon grammar. You just want to make me clear whatever you want to say. But what our audience are also listening, so they can also resonate with it. That
Absolutely.
much, yeah, you are focusing.
On the other hand, if let's say, very very simple example and very basic, if I had the grammar, would you have invited me? Be honest.
Yeah, sorry, could you repeat your question?
If I had the bad grammar, would you have invited me?
Yeah, maybe.
No. It's okay to be honest.
Mhm.
This is what I'm
Yeah,
trying to make
it's
you
fact,
understand. And
facts. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
we don't have to give ourselves the false beliefs. We have
Right.
to accept it. Thereafter, we have to work on it. In the
Mm.
similar manner, for speaking a language, be it Hindi, English, any language,
Mm.
we are supposed to work on four aspects: reading, listening, writing, and speaking. When
Mm.
we talk about speaking, it does cover pronunciation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pronunciation.
So now it's up to people whether they can give themselves the false belief that okay, I'm good at, I can speak, nobody minds it, this and that, or they can accept it and start working towards it.
Right.
This is
Correct.
what I feel.
Mm. First, we have to try to find out where we are lacking, and then we should start working on that particular thing, particular
Absolutely.
area in grammar also. Because some people are lacking in tenses, some are lacking in prepositions, so we should start focusing upon those areas. Okay, so my next question is for you. How much grammar is important for speaking English fluently?
I think this is what we have been talking about.
Yeah, any
If I
particular topic would you suggest, like this much of basic concept you can learn, and then you are ready to speak.
As told, if you know how to explain yourself, you can speak anything to everything. However, to speak correctly, you must know the basics. And when you know the basics, to be fluent, you must know the advance.
Yeah.
When I talk about the basics are tenses, a bit
Hmm.
of the parts of speech.
Part of speech. Yeah.
Okay. When you are done with that, there are other topics which we talk about at intermediate level: active, passive, direct, indirect, conditional sentences. Those are so easy topics, but
Hmm.
it depends on the person how or what you are taking. Oh, sorry, what strategy you are using. I was actually thinking something else, and then automatically I got distracted by something. Okay, so what I meant by this, let's say there is a very hard topic.
Hmm.
Generally, people say active, passive, direct, indirect. There are a lot of rules,
Right.
and they watch a lot of videos. It's okay to watch a lot of videos, but in those videos, the person is teaching as per him. But when I'm learning as a learner, what strategy I'm making for my own brain, that matters, right? A very simple example I will give over here is every tense, conditionals, every grammar topic has rules, right? Now, how I am able to resonate those rules with my life, with my daily things, to remember, to tell my brain, that is up to me. When I teach in my sessions, I come up with the easiest way so that people do not have to mug up the rules. They are understanding the logic behind it, what exactly the logic is. So when you go with the logic, then mugging up the rules, things are easy. And other thing is that you need to first stop saying that I don't understand, I don't understand, I don't understand. When you are commanding your brain negatively, your brain will say, okay, if you don't understand, don't understand.
Our mind is a monkey mind. Whatever we feed in it, so like it started working like that. If we are always saying, "I'm not able to understand grammar is very hard for me," so we feel like that. No, it's not my cup of tea. I'm not going to learn this. It is very difficult.
Trust me, I was learning grammar from my sixth standard, but I never understood. I knew all the rules like this, but I never could speak because I never tried to tell my brain, okay, if you have to speak in present, you have to speak this, this, this. In past, this. In future, this. I never told that. But I remember there was a day, only 2 hours. YouTube video I watched until date, I never found that video again. I made my own notes and I practiced for a month. 50 sentences, 10 sentences by that, and told my brain rather than mugging up those things, understood the logic and told my brain, okay, if this situation comes in front of you, you have to tell this is this. You have to speak. So, as per the situation, I told my brain or I made my brain understand. From that day till today, I never looked back to tenses. This is how what I meant by learning the grammar. If you're commanding that, okay, I can't understand, it's very hard, you wouldn't be able to. But if you are telling, okay, let me try, maybe not today, tomorrow, I will be able to understand. Brain is same, but it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
analyze.
Yeah. Okay. And one more thing, do you feel when we are very conscious about grammar, so it affect our fluency? Do you feel?
Depending upon the practice, I feel. Initially, you must be conscious about grammar. When I was learning in that particular year, I used to be so conscious, and even I am right now, right? But now I don't have to stop myself and think so much because it's been now 5 years that I speak more this language than Hindi. Like because I have to teach, I have to talk to my professional people and everything. So now I
Yeah.
don't have to. But initially, you should and must be conscious when you are speaking because that is the only way to train your brain. Let's say I learned that I have to speak in ismr when I talk about continuous tenses. But when I am speaking something which I am doing right now, I am saying I do. It doesn't mean that I am not aware of it. It simply means I was not consciously active towards it. And this happens a lot of time. This is what I would say about it.
Yeah, same happened with me also. Like when I started learning this language, so I used to have sessions with tutors and they used to correct me. When I stopped learning from them and I started having sessions like with my co-learners, so that time I felt I was very conscious about my grammar and it was affecting my fluency. But maybe it's been 3 months. One person suggested me don't focus upon your grammar, just start speaking flawlessly. So till that day, I started speaking flawlessly. I don't care about grammatical mistakes. So yeah, I'm little conscious, but not that much. I used to earlier.
So that's what
Yeah,
I'm initially when you train your brain. for later period of time you don't have to focus. When I say focus, uh,
Mm.
I meant by, let's say when you brush, do you really focus what where your hand is moving?
No.
Why? Because
Uh,
the head is in habit of moving that way, and the brain knows how to move, where to move, how much to move, and how much not to. Right? In the similar manner, when a kid learns anything, initially he or she has to focus. But thereafter, how to eat, how to brush, how to sleep, how to walk happens automatically. You are on mute yet. No, yeah, yet you are on mute.
yeah. Is it
Mm.
okay now? I was
Okay,
saying here is construction work going on, so I have to mute again and again.
all
So that is
right.
why um, happening. Okay. Yeah. So yes, you shared a really nice tips, and people can also resonate with it, and they can start focusing upon whatever you told, and they can also enhance their communication skill. So okay, my last question for you: what is your future goal? What do you want to be in your life?
I think since I did not have any goal, I did, but by the time it kept on changing. Now
Yeah.
I want to grow my company
Mm,
the much I want. Thereafter, I want to help as many people I can. When I say
mm,
help, when I am helping them, it is automatically that I am helping myself.
correct. Correct. Okay.
Okay,
And if
so
anybody, yeah,
mhm,
if anybody wants to join your course, so how they can contact with you?
they can contact with me either by my number, or they can visit the YouTube channel, The Profound Careers, or they can visit the website profoundcareers.com. You can check my channel if they want to contact and join my course. Even I'm
Okay.
starting by 16th, the new sessions.
Okay. And any piece of advice for my learners, for your learners?
Yeah, the piece of advice which I can give you guys is keep working on it. Either you can procrastinate or tell your brain that yes, you can do it, no matter what it is. I'm not specifically referring to the language, I'm talking anything to everything. Human
Mm,
brain is capable to do anything to everything. You just need to give it a try.
correct. Yeah, wonderful. And I think they all feel motivated from listening to you, and yeah, they will start working upon their language. Okay, and thank you so much for joining me today. It was lovely talking to you. I also learned so many things from you, and I would love to connect with you again.
For sure. Thank you so much for hosting me. It was nice connecting with you.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.